Alright guys, today we're going to do the fuel lines in primer ball. Look, it's missing the grommet and everything. For Poulan PR46BT. First thing we'll do is pop this air filter cover off. Pull off the air filter. And then, what is that, 4 millimeters, maybe 5 millimeter Allens? We'll take them out. Pull the assembly off. Now, just so you guys know, any of the parts we use, like the grommet, fuel lines, I'll even have the carburetor up there, you know, so that you guys can see it. All that I'll have listed in the comment section. You can get them super cheap through Amazon. Alright, now we're going to pull the fuel lines off of this carburetor here. Okay, normally there's a grommet in there. I just popped this one in because the customer came in without one in. Obviously they're doing this themselves, so you just stick a screwdriver in there and pry it up out. The grommet I believe that this one comes with is a 2-hole. I'm doing a 3-hole one because that's what I have in stock. I'll give you the original one. So I'll be putting a vent in here, but the vent is in the gas cap on these, so it doesn't need a vent. So that's why they do the 2-hole one. So I'm going to do a 3-hole. That's just what I got in stock. Alright, so you pop that out. Now we're going to go ahead and remove these 4 bolts for this primer ball. There are 4 Phillips head bolts. Pop the primer ball out, put the new primer ball in. Now you see up here, it's got those notches. They go away from these fuel inlets. They go up here, that little marking part there. It's vacuum holes and stuff. I'll put the other 4 bolts back in to hold it in place. Actually, I found a 2-hole one. We'll do this one so that we can do it. So before we pop this in, we're going to stick the fuel lines in it. Yeah, so I'll do that next. Cut the line to a point, dip it in oil, and then force it through one of the holes. Set it kind of in place, guesstimate where the fuel line will be needing to be cut off, you know, right there, and cut it off. First line's done. Cut the line to a point, dip it in oil. Any oil will do, it doesn't matter. It could be vegetable oil, just as long as it's slick. Stick it into the second hole. Pull, you know, about a foot or a little less than a foot through, and then cut the tip off. Cut the other side, so you got the side, the side that goes in the tank is like that. The other side you're going to cut the same length. Take a brand new fuel filter, dip the nipple in the oil, lube it up, and then you're going to stick it on the long side of the line that goes in the tank. Once you got the fuel line set up, see it's nice and set up, we're going to go ahead and drop the filter into the tank. And then push it in place. You may need to use a flathead screwdriver. See, I got one side, the back side down in there. I'll need a flathead screwdriver to pry it in. Just like so. You know, pry it in. Get it in place. Alright, so now this side is my filter, this side is my return line. So the filter side is going to actually go to the big nipple, this bottom one. You look, it's bigger than the other one. So the filter is going to go to the big one. You're going to want to dip them in oil, or just pull this up and dip them in oil before you put them on, because it's going to be a tight fit. The return line that doesn't have the filter on it goes on the small barb. Okay, I just did that backwards. Alright, so now we're putting this assembly back in. We are going to put the air filter assembly back through the carburetor. We got to make sure that this gasket is on here. It's very important. And make sure the choke arm is towards the recoil. Install the air filter. And then the air filter cover. This way. Screw it in place. I'm going to do that. Alright, now you just put gas in it, put your gas cap back on it, and you're ready to go. Looks like this one could use a new gas cap. It's got no O-ring in it. Alright, all the parts I used on this thing will be in the description. Here, look, you can You can push your lines all the way in, get them all neat. If you hook the lines up backwards, when you go to prime it, it'll foam in the gas, and that's how you know it's backwards. Just swap the lines. Alright guys, I hope this helped you guys out a little bit. If it did, give me a subscription, give me a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit the notification bell, whatever you got to do. Give me some support. Any of the stuff you use is going to be in the description on Amazon, super cheap. Yeah, today's t-shirt. Peace.